Hello. All right. Well, I've got something in the mail that has been a long time in the making. This is the very first game, and I guess the basic setup here for the Teburu system. And the game is called what's it called? Something about the Zodiac. Bad Karmas. The Curse of the Zodiac. And this one has been plugging along in production for a while now. It actually started out, the first time I saw this system, they had done a deal with Cool Mini or Not, and they were going to do a zombie side, but I think during COVID that kind of fell through, and so they've come out, their first game ended up being this one, The Bad Karmas, The Curse of the Zodiac. So now I haven't gotten the whole game with all the expansions. What I've gotten is the base game, which comes with about 4 different bad guys to play, and I got this sort of upgrade, this kit, so I can possibly design my own games for the system. Now, this is not your classic board game. This is another attempt at doing a really cool thing, which is to integrate the analog board game experience with a digital component. So basically, you're supposed to download some apps and stuff onto your phones and tablets, and it removes a lot of the fiddly bits of a board game. So the AI cards are sort of, and the card flipping, I suppose, is driven by the system. It's a really nice looking box, and you still get your pieces, you still get a board, you still get to roll dice. But when you roll dice, they're digital dice, so they actually, well, that's a nice thick box. They'll transmit the information to the a phone or iPad that you're using to run the game. So 13 plus, 1 to 5 players. All right, so what do we got? We would like to sincerely thank you for your support in making the Teburu system and the Bad Karmas a reality. This is only the beginning, and as we continue to expand the Teburu platform, we will remember that it would not be possible without you. Thank you, the Teburu team. Cool. So this is the first game. They've already done a Kickstarter for the second game. So this is the sort of the base system. This is like a digital board. So you place your board on top of this, and it reads the relative position of the elements you put on the board. Is the way it's supposed to work. And it's got a little charger thing for the dice, and a little plug-in thing to power the board. And this one comes with, I believe, 4 different villain or monster scenarios, or 4 of the 12 Zodiacs. And these are their boards. Let's see if I can get this open, and you can have a look at how it sort of fits onto the board. I'll do this without destroying anything. There we go. Cool. All right. So I believe that's like this one here is a blank template. So if we fold this board out again. So for instance, if you're trying to design your own game, there's 2 sizes of pieces, one that has a large circle base and one that has a small circle base. And so you can sort of design a board that this is the way the elements would be moving around on it, to give you an idea, which is pretty cool. All right, we'll fold that one back up. And then, as you can see, here's one of the Zodiac levels, and it's a double-sided fold-out board, and that just fits right over there like that. So you put it all together, and then in theory the board is supposed to be able to understand where you're moving things, which I have yet to test out. But I mean, they've been doing quite a lot of work on it, making sure everything functions the way it's supposed to. So whether or not that's going to work, it's hard to say. Let's have a look. That actually got a little bit damaged there, the way it was packed, so it unfolded, which is an annoying thing, but I can probably... So I've got 3 here, so I guess is it 3 or maybe it's only 3 of the individual Zodiacs, not 4. So that goes there, that goes there, that goes there. And there's some punch board elements that go with each one of the 3 Zodiacs that come with this game. All right, and pull that out, and looks like we're getting to the miniatures now. All right, and then here's your 4 main heroes that you can choose from when you're playing the game. That's the miniature. And so this little blue base actually has a little chip in it. So you can keep track of what's happening. So they've released a second game, which was the Vampire the Masquerade Milan something or other, which looked really cool, but I decided to take a pass on it for the time being. So this one comes with, looks like 4 different versions of this sort of secondary character, support character. And there's this guy who's, I believe he's like a Mexican wrestler. And here's someone with a big old shield. That's cool. Put that down there. All right, we'll look through to the next layer. So these are the actual Zodiac monsters that came with it. And that's taped on, or can I pull it off? I'll just pull it off. All right, so this one I believe is supposed to be Taurus. You can see it has a much larger base that clicks on and has a few more interactive capabilities. And this one I think is Gemini. See, it's got the double head. That's really cool. Nice. I mean, that's a huge mini. So it's kind of like doing a big monster. I think this one's Cancer. Very cool. So each one has its own sort of theme. And then I've got, yeah, there's this one. I think this one might be Leo. And an extra monster as well. Yes, that's really super cool. And what else have we got? We got one more tray, and this one has the cool digital elements. There's that extra. So this is the actual smart base for the monsters. So if we take this one here, you can see that that's supposed to fit in an exact way. So you put that on there, and then that goes on the board, and the board reads the location and sends information to it. So like each one of these has different LED lights on it that change color, telling you which side is going to be more vulnerable or aggressive, or sort of creating a profile. Now I've got space here for 5 dice, but this was just the basic one. So I got one of these smart dice. So you roll the dice, and it transmits to the game what you've rolled. And here's a cable for charging. Nice quality there. And a bit of warranty and setup instructions. And there it is. So that's it. That's the very first installment of Teburu. It's the base set of Bad Karmas. Which actually, I'm really excited to set this up and play the game. I think there's going to be a little bit of fiddling around to figure out how to integrate all of the various devices, but it's supposed to be able to work on iOS and Android, and we'll see what happens from there. So stay tuned. If you've liked this video, please feel free to hit the like button. If you have anything else you'd like to have a closer look up, just leave a comment below. And if you'd like to see more videos, of course, subscribe and hit that little bell button so that you can be notified when I put up a new video. And as always, I will eventually probably be playing this game and reviewing it for our podcast, hotgamemagnet.com. So yeah, please check it out. We always do a pretty thorough review of the games to let you know what we love about it. Until next time, have fun.